Lufa Farms is a socially responsible company that grows food in the city in sustainable ways. Their vision is to create a better food system encompassing local urban agriculture in all shapes and sizes. They are a for-profit, sales-based company. Lufa Farms grows veggies on rooftops in the city. In fact, they are the first commercial rooftop farm in the world, proving that high-yield, year-round farming is a smarter, more sustainable, and commercially viable way to feed cities. Lufa Farms has partnered up with numerous local farmers and food makers to offer customizable baskets and a larger range of produce to their customers. They seek partners who share similar values of transparency and sustainability. Lufa and its partners are building a healthier, more sustainable local food system. The history of Lufa Farm goes back to 2009 when entrepreneur and engineer Mohammed Hage brought together a team of experts to make his dream come true. After knocking on many doors of building owners, someone finally agreed to let Hage use their rooftop for his project. He and his team built the first commercial rooftop greenhouse in the borough of Huntsic in Montreal. The cost of the planning and building their first greenhouse was roughly $3 million. It only took 3 months for the actual construction and company to be put in place, but pre-production was extensively researched and developed beforehand. The following year, they collected their first harvest. At the time, only about 15 varieties of veggies were grown and delivered to about 200 customers through a network of pickup points. The breaking point came in 2013 with the construction of their second greenhouse in Laval. They got hundreds of local producers involved with the launch of their online marketplace, where people could get weekly customizable baskets thanks to the innovation of their ordering platform and warehouse logistics software. From then on, they started to grow. In 2016, Lufa Farms had a serious growth spurt. Over 10,000 customers, who they call Lufavores, were ordering weekly baskets, and the team nearly doubled. They launched the eco-home delivery by using electric cars. This was also the first year that the company became cash flow positive. In 2017, Lufa Farms inaugurated their third greenhouse, which is the largest and most technically advanced of all 3 farms. In total, Lufa Farms has approximately 138,000 square feet of growing space and feeds over 10,000 plus Lufa Farm families every week all year round. The total team now consists of 60 administrative personnel, 2 greenhouse workers, and 6 teams made up of 150 employees working in distribution, including 15 people in sales and marketing. Communicating with their customers daily ensures them that they keep doing things right based on customer suggestions, demands, and needs. Lufa also opens their doors for community visits and open houses. We had the opportunity to take part in this experience and share our knowledge with our viewers. It is essential for people to know where their food comes from, how it is grown, and what it is. Lufa uses the 5 tenets of responsible agriculture to grow and operate their greenhouse. The first tenet is space. In other words, use no new land. Lufa Farms uses space that is not reserved for agriculture and that is already available in the city. 37% of land on Earth is used for agriculture. We have a growing population, and half of which lives in the city. This number is likely to grow to 70% in the next 10 years. Therefore, using space efficiently is crucial. The second tenet is grow using less energy. As we know, heat rises. Rooftop farms save 50% in energy compared to greenhouses on the ground because of the simple fact that they are on the roof. Lufa Farms uses heat curtains to insulate the greenhouse, specifically during winter months. Above the curtain, temperatures can be -10, while under, they can be +24 degrees. They use an energy-efficient light. When light levels are too low, the lights automatically turn on for up to 16 hours. Lufa Farms also use high-efficient natural gas burners. For cooling, the heat curtain will automatically unroll to cast shade as certain crops do not do well in the heat. The windows also open to let fresh air in. When it gets really hot, pad walls are used, cool water runs behind the walls, and fans pull the cool air that is generated from the wall. The third tenet is water. 70% of the Earth's fresh water is used for agriculture. At Lufa Farms, crops don't grow in soil. They grow in water through hydroponic growth. Because plants get nutrients from the soil, Lufa Farms uses coconut fiber for the plants to set their roots in, and nutrients are added to the water in a tank, which is then brought to the plants through a network of cables. There is a decline in the rows so that excess water can be collected and be reused by going into a second tank, which moves back to the first, where nutrients are put back into the water. Lufa Farms recycles and reuses nearly all their water that they use. They use 90% less water than conventional agriculture. Though there is a huge incentives around energy efficiency, Lufa Farms still has some expenses related to electricity, water, and heating, but far less than your average commercial space. The fourth tenet is use biocontrols instead of synthetic pesticides. Lufa Farms uses biological controls such as insects like ladybugs and trichogramma wasps, which eat other bugs that are detrimental to plants, rather than using toxic pesticides that are bad for human consumption. Lastly, the fifth tenet is to waste less. 58% of food produced in Canada goes to waste. This food waste can be separated in 3 tiers. The first tier of waste happens at the producer's level. Because supermarkets don't buy ugly produce, this food simply gets thrown out because they are unappealing to customers. The second tier of waste is at the distribution level. Supermarkets buy in advance without taking account real demand, resulting to having to throw out a lot of food as it goes bad before it is even sold. The third tier happens at the consumer level. People tend to overbuy, leading to significant waste. People also don't compost their food waste at all, or rarely. Lufa has a highly sophisticated quality control center. Firstly, the distribution center examines each piece of produce, selecting pretty crops from the not-so-pretty ones. The uglier produce is then sold at a discounted price to avoid wasting them. Baskets are made to order in order of reducing waste as well. Crops are only harvested if demanded for. Lufa Farms has an advanced automated quality control system for production in the greenhouse, which monitors air quality, water, temperature, and nutrients. As mentioned, Lufa offers customizable weekly food baskets. Once subscribed, Lufavores can purchase a base basket that is automatically built for them every week with seasonal fresh fruits and veggies for the cost of $30. They could then customize it by removing and adding whatever they want from the online market. Customers can suspend their subscription for short periods of time and also unsubscribe at any time. An online farmers market is home to the freshest food in town, not only for veggies, but also for products provided by their partners such as dairy, bread, pasta, meats, baked goods, and eggs. There is a section where you can pick food from the staff's favorites, which they recommend. These are called Staff's Pick. There is a network of pickup points for delivery across Quebec. Orders are finalized the same night. They are delivered the following day to a pickup point of choice or directly delivered to the customer's home using electric cars. Reinventing a broken food system without a community is unthinkable, so to keep Lufa Farms going, they need supporters and subscribers. If you are interested in being part of this great cause, you could visit their website and subscribe. You can also follow them on social media and share the love by visiting their Instagram or Facebook page.